This interview is going to be live.
Okay.
It'll be a live interview, and it's going to be seen by about 2 million people during prime time. And this is a program that we've never done before because we don't normally talk about these issues. It's the first time in Lao that we're actually doing something like this. So it's a huge event.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Everybody's eyes are on you.
That's good.
Okay. So, shall we start the interview? Thank you. Could we start with your name and your work and your background? Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Anan BOUAPHA. I'm from Laos. I am the focal point in charge for Wadia. Wadia is a global youth network working to improve the sexual health and also develop the capacity of young people all around the world. And I'm also the focal point person for the U.S. exchange program for those for those students who want to study in the U.S. or something. I can provide information.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been working in the field of HIV?
I've been working in the field of HIV/AIDS for 5 years. Yeah.
And has it been challenging? Has it been difficult?
It has been very challenging, but I'm glad that the challenge has been developed, has been streamlined somehow, because we have the collaboration, the support from external, known as UN agencies, the international organizations, and also the government itself. They also take part in that very seriously.
So what is the HIV situation in our country today?
In Laos, you mean?
Yes.
I think we still consider as a low prevalence country, but doesn't mean that it's low risk. We are getting riskier and riskier because we are surrounded by the high risk country.
So isn't it true that if people only behaved themselves and were on good behavior that we would have no problem?
You mean?
Yes, I mean, why are we getting HIV in this world? Isn't it because of bad behavior?
I don't think because of the bad behavior. I think people don't get access to the right information. Because HIV/AIDS, we don't talk to the school. Like in the context of my country, students at an early age, they don't get access to the right information, the proper information about health, sexual education. So I think it makes people think that it doesn't exist in their country. So they just do it recklessly. They just don't know that it's dangerous.
But if you give people more information, won't they become more sexually active?
I don't think so. I think the sexually active is their nature. It's people's nature. But I think the more we provide their sexual health education, the more people will get to know it and then protect themselves from that. So I don't think that there is nothing to do with the sexually active or inactive.
But in so many other countries, the so-called high-risk groups are men who have sex with men, the sex workers, the drug users. I mean, those people, really, I mean, they're not part of society, are they?
I think they are in the part of society for sure, because I think the reason why the world think that they are not, because the misperception about these people, and also the stigma and discrimination as well. So they think these people are worthless, not worth to work with or have the values in the society. But actually, if they are given the opportunity to participate in the national development, I think they can be a very valuable resource.
So many people who are in the activist field have been saying that the government has not been doing very much. Is that true?
Oh, well, I think the effort made by the government has been very impressive from my perspective, because they involve a lot of activists in the decision making. And also, the MSM and TG, or marginalized population, has been in the national strategic plan. So I don't think that government doesn't do their work or ignore or neglect these issues.
Yeah, but so many people have been, criticizing the government, especially these international people who come in and do the work over here. Do you think people make HIV into something more than it is just to get money?
I don't think so. I think this is very sensitive. Okay, I can answer I can give more ideas about than just one corner. But I think a lot of funding come to my country is just to do various corners of HIV. Some of them invest in prevention work, and some is in treatment care support, and some is in the capacity building. So I think people should look at the specific angles and then look at a focus on it. So yeah.
So you work with young people. So what is the risk to young people with HIV in this day and age?
The risk of HIV among young people is very high in Laos, especially the age of 18 to 25, according to the national statistic.
Really? Why is that?
Because I think this age is their reproductive age, so I think that they're still at a stage of attempting to know what they really want, and also they are in the reproductive age. That they're young and they want to find out. The teenagers age.
And so you are in peer outreach. What exactly do you do in that way? I mean, what is your work exactly?
Okay. In the past few years, I was the coordinator of the MSM Peer Education Program.
Okay.
So we did a lot of outreach activity and peer education program. So sometimes when it comes to outreach, we went to the Wadia, and then we distributed a condom. We provide some basic sexual health, and we encourage young people to seek for STI health checkup. Yeah.
Do you find that there is more openness these days in our country to talk about these issues? Are people talking about it?
I think since 2004 until now, I think the progress has been made, and I think people are more comfortable to talk about sexual health issue, about sex issue, and also these sensitive issues. I think they're more open compared to the past.
Okay, thank you very much for being here.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.